This is my Ironman. On this account, I have a few restrictions. Buying pearls is off limits. Accelerated progression through Jetina and season servers is not allowed. I cannot use quest items and level up rewards such as the Magnus pen and the free tap black star. I cannot use the marketplace in any way. The goal? 700 gear score. Last time, I got my master matchlock. After doing that, I did a bunch of hours at Histria and got a lot of memory fragments. I then bought an offhand and some boots with my latent aura, and went to do some enhancing on those as I don't want to downgrade my main gear. So I'll probably stop showing this type of thing, but I am always doing my riffs and enhancing the stuff to make Dekia fuel for later. Let's just say it never goes well and I end up blowing up everything. I am currently sitting on 2400, and if you are familiar with it, then you know that that is about the equivalent of melting 2 pieces of good dry jewelry. I have been doing this for months at this point, and honestly, it's not going well. But enough about that. It's going to be a long time before I even go to Dekia. I'm currently capped on Agris, and I really need to go spend it. Now, we have a few options for this. I could go to Jade Starlight. I'm actually getting somewhat close to Olin's. It's going to be a little bit before I can do that, but hopefully we can do that soon. I would really like to go there instead of over to Histria or Jade. I really don't feel like going to Jade though, so we're going to go over to Histria, and honestly, I'm starting to get to the point where I might just not go to an efficient spot and just go with wherever I'm going, because I don't really feel like using my Agris at an efficient spot at this moment. So if I'm at Giants, I'll just pop it at Giants, but I think this time at least, I'll go to Jade. But I'm not sure if I'm going to do that in the future or not. Sunguard earring, nice. And we got about 800 mil from those 2 hours. We only got a single earring with nothing else. Also, that money is not that great. It's about average, but I usually get a little bit more than that. But on the bright side, we did get enough Caphras to bring our helmet up to Caphras level 9, so we're getting so close to being able to get our Libresca, hopefully very, very soon. This is the reason that I'm not camping Giants, is because I want to keep getting Caphras, and you can't get Caphras when you're at Elvia spots. So hopefully we can get this done, and then I'm going to go camp Giants so that we can exalt our A-Tours. Okay, massive change of plans. These just came out. They are Gamba boxes, and I love me some Gamba boxes. Now, it might not sound that great, but on this list of items, as you can see, I can get memory fragments, I can get ancient spirit dust, which is, you know, Caphras stones. Honestly, I think those are worth more to me than the chance of getting 20, which is a loss of money. It's a loss of 40 mil. But honestly, like, every single other thing on here, the loyalties, everything just looks so good. So I'm going to actually go to Giants instead, and we're just going to buy as many of these as possible. And who knows, maybe we'll get a heart or something out of it. Probably not, but I guess I can dream. So I spent what I had, and let's just speed through opening these up. Obviously, we're not going to get anything good. Loyalties are amazing to get, and all these stacks are great. But just kidding, check this out. 1,000 cron stones? Okay, it was worth it. It was worth it. Let's go. Get this back up. Now we actually don't get anything. Those 1,000 crons are so good. That means that it was well worth the money. Now, for all of you at home, this is really not worth it for you, because you can actually sell stuff on the marketplace and buy stuff, but being able to exchange money for this type of stuff is just so good. For these stacks, just all of it. It's awesome. And there we go. That's everything. Well, those boxes make me know what I'm doing for the rest of this week. Let's go to Giants. It's Giga Gord, my favorite enemy in the game, guys. It took 40 minutes to run out of Agris there. Woo! Okay. I know that ability, and I feel like that's what I've died to, is whenever he sits down is when I die. It's scary. No disto. Unfortunate. That ability looks scary. I don't even know if that's where I need to dodge, but I've died to these guys twice now. To the bosses here twice. Although I don't think did I die to Giga Gord? I might have died only to the ogre thing or the giant or whatever. The big guy. No disto though. Unfortunate. Okay, we got a bill, or we got like 700 mil out of that. We still got 30 minutes left. Another thing that we've been passively gathering during this grinding is this unknown ore. Now, if you are familiar with this, you get it from grinding, and it's just an event that comes up every once in a while. And what you can get from this event is, the first thing is you can exchange 20 of them for any of these 6 crystals. So it's the ultimate combined ones, and then it's also the stuff to make the rebellious crystal. Now, I do think that the Macalot is probably the most worth it for every single person. It's just the best one and the hardest to get. If I was going to get a rebellious, I would just go do the quests on a different character. Also, you can open these up and get the same crystals, but mainly you're just going to be getting platinum, rough stone, and a couple other things, I think. So honestly, it's pretty good because rough stone's annoying to get. I just finished up a half an hour at Orcs. I had just finished up my boss blitz and I was close by, so I was like, why not just go to Orcs? I could have gone to Giants, but I didn't really feel like traveling that far and wasting an extra 2 or 3 minutes of the buff. I know that's not that much, but I just decided to go with that. I think I've settled it in my mind that I prefer Giants. I just wanted to test. I think I'll probably still go back and forth and maybe try out some other spots that are in Elvia, because Elvia are just pretty good money makers in general. So I think we'll just do that, and I think I'll keep working on my cups and keep working on the exalting of my stone. And yeah, so let's just keep working on that. I don't know if I'm gonna do any more right now, but I think my other current AFK activity, okay, because money's a thing, and that's what I'm going for right now, I need another 17 bill, so I guess I'm about 10% of the way there. So that's gonna be another, I don't know, I did 3 hours to get that, 10%, so like 30 hours to get it all the way there. So over 2 weeks, that's a little bit more than 2 hours a day. But hopefully I can supplement that with some grinding on horses. And as I said before, we need to do a lot of grinding, so let's head back to do some more. Come on, Disto, please. Yes, let's go. Damn, no Disto. I was really hoping for it. I'm actually kind of scared for this. Now, what was I scared of? Before I tell you, let me give you a bit of background. On my stream, I have a channel point redeem that lets people spin a wheel for where I grind for the next hour. There's also a redeem to add or remove a spot from the wheel. Somebody did that redeem and wanted to add Gyphon to the wheel, but I have some restrictions, mainly that I need to be above the total stat minimums, so I told them that, and they countered back with, why not just check? So I did, and guess what? Both my AP and DP are above the recommended. The only problem is that I have never done Gyphon before, because I stopped playing my main account around the same point that I'm at now, so I'm kind of scared. But I'm not going to let that stop me, especially when I have crystal restores and a bunch of backups. So let's head off and see how this goes, even though I am for sure undergeared. I'm doing it. This seems like a bad idea. Beast, and let's auto use perfume. I'm so glad that I recorded my first little interaction while I was on stream. You can see how stressed my stream was throughout this whole little debacle, and I was so clueless. I now understand much better how to do it, but I went into this completely blind, so I'm just going to let you watch the whole entire clip uninterrupted so that you can be as stressed as the rest of my stream. Also, sorry for audio distortion in the clips that are coming up. I was still messing with my audio settings after having changed them to make them sound a lot better, and so there is some points where there's a little bit of buzzing in it when I get too loud, so sorry about that in advance. Trying to stay out of red and get purple. What do I go after purple? I forget. The one that is assigned. Okay, so it's blue. It's not dead yet. butcher. Red first? I thought you go purple first. I'm trying to deal with this butcher, though. I'm going in blind. Low AP. I'm just relying on my dodging completely. I know this is about to get really scary. Red, blue, purple, rinser. Okay. Thank you. First butcher down, though. And then I think everything comes at me now. And I just go ham. Isn't purple the scary one, though, that I need to kill first with the butcher? Be careful. Oh, I'm being careful. Always purple? Okay. You see, I know, like, I've talked to enough Gyfin to know these strats, but I'm just making sure I'm doing it right. Okay, so red first. Blue? Oh, blue. Yeah, I have the blue buff, I see. Wait, I killed blue. Blue's dead. Blue? Okay. It's not respawning, though. Oh, do I have to kill the guys near him? I reckon the red one. I'll fight them both. I'll be fine. Oh, they can't both be awakened at the same time. That makes sense. Okay. Scared for my life right now? I don't know how I got out of awakening there. Okay, though. Purple. Close one. But in my opinion, as of how Ironman plays, I lost a Macalod. That's fine. We aren't restoring that. Good thing we got the Macalod from the event. I already have it in here somewhere, I think. I think I already threw it in. That is my first bad crystal break ever. I'm surprised at how good I'm feeling, though. I thought my first real crystal loss was gonna hurt really bad, but I feel nothing about it. But it's too late. Hey, Dungar Belt, let's go. Hog. 1 bill from that hour. Huge. Let's see. We got 40 for ancients. Got 130 Caphras. So like 70, 65 an hour. Not great. Not as good as I thought it would be, but decent. Oh, that's kind of crazy. We're almost down to 800. Well, I think that's going to be all for this video. Thank you so much for watching if you made it this far. And if you liked it, consider leaving a like and subscribe so you don't miss the next one. And I will hopefully see you guys next week.